So we had to grab them out of the outside to get them in here. All right, anybody else that received this award for residential services, come on up in just a sec now, and we'll get your picture with Ron. Anybody else? Residential? Doc? All right. Sort of looks like Ron joined a geezer patrol.
Past award members, past award winners in that category include John Newell and Tom Courier and Mike Sawyer and Charles Dockery. Thank you for joining.
You're the only guys here older than me, I think. All right, moving on to the area of community service. So if you have the other community service winners, be ready. You're coming up here. The 2010 Meritorious Service Award in the area of community service is going to be presented to a recipient that's a private organization that was established in 1993, founded originally to provide an outpatient program designed to more effectively address the needs of individuals suffering from the combination of mental health and substance abuse disorders by treating dual diagnosis under one roof. Comprised of highly skilled professional and caring counselors, this recipient has provided premium therapeutic services to individuals and families throughout Virginia for over 17 years and has received many accolades for the variety of community-based, school-based, and outpatient services available to address mental health needs throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia. This organization's mission is to alleviate suffering and improve lives, and its employees work very hard to reach out to community leaders and citizens through charitable events and giving as a way to improve lives when not providing care to service recipients. The following are some of the community service activities with which this organization has been involved. For Christmas 2009, this organization provided each of their therapeutic foster care children with $300 in Christmas gifts in order to provide a wonderful Christmas to many children who have never had a Christmas celebration like that. This organization holds an annual suitcase drive to provide luggage to foster kids who often come into their care with nothing but a garbage bag to carry all their belongings. This also allows the foster kids to maintain a certain level of dignity. For each child who comes into this organization's care, they're provided $250 for clothing in order that they don't feel homeless coming in. Many have nothing at all when they come into care. And for Christmas 2010, this recipient has organized an angel tree for foster kids in their care. The organization's employees will be adopting foster kids for Christmas in order to provide a Christmas experience that most of these kids have never had. It's this type of giving that has led us to present this year's Meritorious Award for Community Service to the National Counseling Group. We accept the award to Debbie Sykes. Anybody from ECG? Thank you, Debbie Sykes.
On behalf of National Counseling Group, Tom Minnick was disappointed he wasn't able to be with us, but Jim Rankin, Debbie Sykes, and Frank Vieira.
Well, I never met a microphone I didn't like, so hang on here. Thank you, Beth, and those there. We appreciate the award. And it's a real honor. Before I start, though, I do have to say to the director, I do know the Cupid Shuffle. So next year, I'll be here the night before. And now my wife would argue that statement, by the way, vehemently. But anyway, it's an honor today to accept the award on behalf of our over 700 hardworking, dedicated staff at the National Counseling Group. And as Beth said, Tom Minnick could not be here today, and he sends his regrets. I'm here with Jim and Debbie accepting the award. Here at NCG, we really appreciate the relationships that we have, not only with VJJA, but also with all of its members throughout the Commonwealth. And through these relationships that we have and other private providers have, we have the opportunity to provide mental health services to children who otherwise wouldn't have that opportunity. So we do appreciate that relationship. We hope that relationship can continue to grow, and we keep trying to improve, and really appreciate the feedback that we've gotten at places like this here today. And we look forward to continuing the relationship for a long time in the future. So thank you very much again. And I think Jim also wants to say.
Good afternoon. It's good to be back before you, with you, among you. I am a former DJJ employee, as you know, well, you may not know, but for about 38 years, recently retired, and had the good fortune to be united with NCG, National Council Group. Since January this year, I've been site director in Harrisonburg, and that's just been a blessing for me. But one thing that I learned as being a core service unit director was the value of partnerships. And years ago, we became partners with National Counseling Group in Manassas, where I was a court service unit director, and recognizing that partnerships are important, it was important for me to hook up with someone who are in retirement. I'm able to carry out that building up of communities and making things better for people, and doing it with such a great group of people. You, former employees and my friends, colleagues, it's just good I'm able to maintain those relationships over there in Harrisonburg, come back to these kinds of events. For me, it can't get any better. On behalf of the Council, National Counseling Group, I want to thank you for the award, and we look forward to continued partnership and working together.
Do we have any former winners of the Community Service Award in the house? I know a lot of times they go to different groups, and maybe we don't have as many folks here that might have won anyone. Community service. All right. Not just hiding in the back, right? Okay. All right, our final award today is in the area of administration. Now, the 2010 Meritorious Service Award for Administration is going to go to a recipient that is, unfortunately, a graduate of Virginia Tech. Having received his degree in psychology in 1972. Really? 1972, that is correct, okay. He then began his long and illustrious career with the Virginia Department of Juvenile Justice as a probation officer with the 9th District Court Service Unit. Again, can we say, wow, 1972? Okay. A decade later, in 1982, he was promoted to a supervisory position, serving as the intake supervisor with the 8th District Court Service Unit in Hampton. And yet another entire decade later, in 1992, so see where this is going, right? He was selected as the regional program manager in the Eastern Region for the Department of Juvenile Justice. He remained in that position until July 1999, where he was appointed acting regional administrator in the Eastern Region. He served in that capacity through September of '99, and soon thereafter, in November, was appointed as a court service unit director for the 9th District. Now, the 9th District CSU hosts a statewide video intake program, which now serves 21 court service units in 93 localities. The web-based video intake recently received honorable mention under Governor McDonald's 2010 Governor's Technology Awards. And as a result of his involvement with the statewide video intake program, some folks often refer to the recipient as the father of video intake. Others simply refer to him as Father Time. He serves on the Criminal Justice Board for the Historical Triangle, the Colonial Group Home Commission, and the Middle Peninsula Detention Home Commission. Just for fun, he also serves on 7 community and policy management teams for CSA in his district. 7? They have 7 teams? Okay, I digress. This recipient has been a member of VJJA from probably the 50s. I mean, really almost since inception. He served as a variety of leadership positions at both the state and local levels, and has been most instrumental in making sure that any and every VJJ conference is an enjoyable experience for all. He's developed an incredible social network by his VJJA involvement, and he adds to that network every year. We saw some of that last night. His support of VJJA has also had a tremendous influence on the membership in the Tidewater area. Aside from all of these accolades, he's probably best known for his dancing. We've heard that already. He lives in Pocosin with his wife Brenda, and is the father of 2 lovely daughters, Erin and Allison. It is with great pleasure and great respect that I present this year's Meritorious Award in the area of administration to Mr. Tom Gooding.